garnishment, liens, levies, audits, or already in a payment plan, you may now qualify for significant relief. Qualifying and enrolling in this program could stop all collections, settle your tax problem, and may even reduce what you owe by up to 99%. Call the hotline at Tax Help USA to see if you qualify by dialing 800-210-1005. If you or your business owe at least $10,000 in back taxes to the IRS or state, you can now get the help that you need during these hard economic times. Call Tax Help USA to get your free tax assessment to see what you qualify for by dialing 800-210-1005. 800-210-1005. 800-210-1005.
We're all hoping tomorrow will be better than today. My name is Bree Krause, and we're working to build a safer energy system that's more reliable and more affordable in the long run for every Californian. Whether it's stronger poles that can withstand extreme weather, undergrounding lines to prevent wildfires, or installing powerful new technologies to stop problems faster. Our PG&E team knows every connection matters, and we take pride in the things we do. That's why we're proud to help build a better future for our hometown and yours.
Online consultation with a healthcare provider will reserve and appropriate restricted supply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same, but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online? Go to hims.com/joy. Through Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation, prescriptions can get prescribed, and the process is 100% online. To start your free online visit, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy.
KCBS News Time, 11:42 as our News Watch continues. Shirley no, I'm off by an hour. It's 11:42 on a Saturday night. I'm moving things along a little too quickly here. In the news this Saturday night, the holidays are a time of gathering, family, and a lot of food. But as KCBS's Kathy Whitman reports, that's not always the case. Happy holidays!
It is the holiday season, and it usually comes with lots of extra activity. Some have a hard time managing all of that, and it can be stressful.
That stress can sometimes turn into either holiday blues or little symptoms of depression or anxiety.
Psychiatrist Dr. Catherine Rideout with Kaiser says these days there are apps that can help relieve those feelings,
including Calm, Bright Therapeutic, as evidence-based digital therapeutic products for depression, stress, substance use, and other disorders.
Rideout advises people to take it easy on themselves and try not to accomplish the impossible. Also, this is a good time to remember the healthy lifestyle that's practiced the rest of the year. Get enough exercise and eat healthy before that family dinner.
Well, I just hope people have happy holidays and to remember to be kind to themselves and enjoy the season in the way that they find meaningful.
Kathy Whitman, KCBS.
Happy holidays! Now here's a question. What gets you through airport security faster, Clear or TSA PreCheck? Here's reporter Elsa Ramon.
A TSA PreCheck membership is $78 for 5 years. That's a great deal if you don't want the hassle that comes with going through regular security. But more and more people have signed up for PreCheck, which is starting to show with slower lines. Brett Snyder, director of the Cranky Concierge Air Travel Service.
With TSA PreCheck, you're not really just paying for a shorter line. You're paying for a more smooth security experience. You don't have to take your laptop out. You don't have to take your shoes off and your belt off and, all that kind of stuff. Even if the lines are longer, they tend to move faster and you have a less disruptive experience as well.
A yearly Clear membership costs $189 and lets you cut to the front of the TSA PreCheck line. It uses biometrics to verify you, but Snyder says staffing shortages and a surge in sign-ups can leave you waiting.
Not much they can do except try and find out how to get faster scanning of biometrics and then find better ways to squeeze them into the TSA process for the screening.
Snyder says regular security can even be faster right now since airports have staffed up for the holiday travel rush and opened more regular security lines.
Know the traffic before you're stuck.
It's not a bad accident. It's just any little thing slow you down.
Stream KCBS every morning before you hit the road.
The vehicles ended up in the center divide area. In fact, one car already took off, but there's one still there.
For a smarter start to your day, start with us. Tell your smart speaker to play KCBS Radio.
Coming up on KCBS.
I'm Mike DeWald in Union Square in San Francisco. With the clock ticking on last-minute deals, holiday
holiday shoppers are out in force.
KCBS News Time, 11:45. Sports NBA play. The Warriors beat Portland at Chase Center this evening, 126-106. The win puts the Dubs above 500 at 15 wins and 14 losses. Hockey, Sharks on the road lost at Vancouver 7-4. More sports. Here's KCBS's Matt Pittman.
He was the unanimous MVP in the 2019 season, and this week, on Christmas night, he's the 49ers' biggest challenge. Talking, of course, about the tremendous quarterback play of the one and only Lamar Jackson of the Baltimore Ravens, who loves the big stage of the NFL's top two teams tangling Christmas night on Monday Night Football.
Entertainment. You know, it's going to be a very entertaining game, like you said. Both teams want to know their division. Just got to go out there ready and focus. It's a great team.
Lamar Jackson, without question, the biggest challenge for the 49ers defense. Laser for an arm and lethal on the run. He's their top rusher, 741 rush yards and 5 rushing touchdowns. Big challenge on what Nick Bosa says will be a big night.
We try to bring the same intensity every week, though, because we know every win matters. But yeah, I can't tell you exactly why. But yeah, it's definitely a big matchup, and we're ready to go.
Christmas night kickoff at 5:15 Monday at Levi's Stadium. Games on ABC. At the Sports Desk, Matt Pittman, KCBS.
Have you Googled yourself lately? Are there negative posts from an ex-employee or from a former client? Maybe an outdated news article or sensitive personal information about your family? Search engines don't always get it right. Right or wrong, it's your reputation on the line. That's where Reputation Defender by Norton comes in. One of the most trusted names in online reputation repair. Reputation Defender has been fixing people's search results for over 15 years. Their cutting-edge approaches help you to wipe away unwanted information in your search results. They also promote the good stuff, so that it rises to the top, helping you put your best foot forward. Your good name is too valuable to leave to the whims of a Google algorithm. Take control with Reputation Defender. You can start by getting your free reputation report card at reputationdefender.com or call 800-900-6177 to speak to an expert. That's 800-900-6177.
Frank Munich has our latest look at traffic starting in San Jose. Well, on the McLaughlin Avenue on-ramp to northbound 280, where we're tracing reports of a car that struck a pedestrian, that blocking the lane of the on-ramp, and not much more in the way of detail at this hour. Stalls being reported in San Francisco, westbound 80 and Harrison Streets. This may be an accident. The CHP is arriving on scene, and again, we don't have much more in the way of detail regarding that. We have a problem blocking the Treasure Island on-ramp to eastbound 80. On the Bay Bridge, we have a report of an accident partially blocking that ramp. Again, there that would essentially be the Yerba Buena Island on-ramp to eastbound 80. The Bay Bridge, a crash blocking that ramp. Your next update at 11:58 on the traffic leader KCBS. We can expect partly cloudy skies tomorrow with some patchy morning fog, highs upper 50s to low 60s. Partly to mostly cloudy Christmas Day and Tuesday, but then a chance of rain next Wednesday through Friday.
Why are they all running the red light?
Continue to be in the upper 50s to low 60s.
All of them are running the red light.
Right now in San Francisco, it's 49 degrees. Saratoga's
Everybody runs the red light here.
Livermore, Nevada, 44.
What the fuck is going on?
In Half Moon Bay, it's 43
it's
degrees.
the city of no law
Traffic
enforcement.
and weather
Well known in the
together
Bay
on
Area.
On All News
Sadly.
106.9
Very
and
sad,
AM 740
well known in the Bay Area.
KCBS. Randy
City of
Dumolig
no law
is at the
enforcement.
KCBS editor's desk. KCBS News Time is 11:50. It is Christmas Eve, and there were a lot of people out earlier today doing their last-minute holiday shopping. KCBS's Mike DeWald checked out the crowd at Union Square in San Francisco.
It's a bustling Union Square. People taking photos with the trees, skating on the rink, wandering the winter walk, or simply taking it all in. Herman is from Sunnyvale. He feels it's the first year in a while people are really out for the holidays in big numbers.
Much better, more festive. People are really getting out of the COVID thing and starting to
probably part of the side shows just on earlier.
and enjoying all of it.
Caitlin is originally from Sonoma County. She's visiting with family, taking in the displays away from the Big Apple bustle.
Beautiful. We're from New York City, so it's actually much warmer here. It's a beautiful day.
The stores are a mixed bag. Some busy, some relatively quiet. Very festive. I love it. Tina is out looking for some last-minute deals.
Fragrances and sweaters.
She says so far shopping has been relatively easy.
I don't think it's as busy.
She says she's looking forward to the deep discounts that come with the after-Christmas sales. Shoppers at Macy's were welcomed by four-legged therapy ambassadors, assistance animals to help shoppers get around. At Union Square in San Francisco, Mike DeWald, KCBS.
It's been one of the busiest travel seasons in years, and the crowds are only going to get worse as people continue flying home. KCBS's David Welch reports on some travel tricks one season flyer recommends.
Clint Henderson is managing editor at The Points Guy. Needless to say, he didn't get his job by avoiding airports. A good work day for him involves taking some simple steps.
So the first thing I would say to people is if they can avoid checking bags, that'll save you a lot of potential pain and aggravation.
But as you know, that's not always possible. In fact, Henderson says he had to check a bag on his flight yesterday. The travel gods were kind to him, but he says there's plenty of other things to do to keep those deities at bay.
This time coming out here, I've never seen lines that long for check-in and also for security. I always give myself 3 hours just as safety.
And aside from arriving early and packing light, Henderson says TSA pre-check is well worth the money. Gate checking your bag is always an option. And if you want to avoid long lines for food, there's nothing wrong with bringing a lunch.
Just make sure it's stuff that will go through security with no problem. Most food items will.
In San Francisco, David Welch, KCBS.
The group Save Mount Diablo this week closed escrow on more than 6.5 acres of the Crane Pond property. The conservation group saying in a statement that the property is part of the Missing Mile, which is a square mile of partly unprotected land on Mount Diablo's North Peak. The group said the property has been one of its priorities since its founding in 1971, partially because of its large pond, which is a vital water source for Mount Diablo's wildlife.
That's more than
Save Mount Diablo secured the option agreement to purchase Crane Pond in the fall of 2022 with a year to raise the necessary $500,000 to complete the purchase. A heads up, if your regular trash pickup is on Monday in Berkeley, collection will be pushed back a day for Christmas and New Year's. Officials say for curbside pickup, Christmas trees must be cut up and placed in a green compost cart, and you have to be able to close the lid. Otherwise, you can also drop off a tree that doesn't have to be cut up at the city's transfer station. The public is reminded to remove all lights, decorations, tinsel, plastic bags, and plastic-free stands.
Temperatures are getting cold, but the home market seems to be thawing. I'm Jeff Colvin of Fortune Magazine with the Fortune Business Update. The home market froze last September around the time mortgage rates hit 8%. Existing home sales plunged to the lowest rate since 2010, when the economy was climbing out of the financial crisis and recession. Now the average 30-year fixed mortgage rate has tumbled to about 6.5%. And last month, new listings and pending home sales climbed to their highest levels in a year. Agents are reporting an uptick in activity like property visits, submitted offers, and accepted offers. It usually takes a few weeks for that anecdotal evidence to show up in the data, and it's too early to predict the home market in 2024. Lower mortgage rates could lead to higher prices, for example. But at least for now, the home market is finally no longer frozen solid. I'm Jeff Colvin.
'Tis the season of giving. RNS, the West Coast's largest network of door, gate, and dock experts, invites you to our annual toy drive. Donate new toys before December 29th for the children at Shriners Children's Hospital, providing hope and healing for over 100 years. Drop off at your local RNS. Visit lookfortheredtruck.com, enter your zip, and locate a drop-off location near you. Happy holidays from RNS. making a difference in every community we serve.
Does your heart long to wander? To discover the deep secrets of coral reefs, explore the wonders of the California coast, and island hop from the Galapagos to Madagascar. Feed your wild heart. Travel the world. Right here in San Francisco at the
police department
California
doesn't
Academy
care.
of Science.
You know, they don't care. They made it very clear recently, 98% of all phone calls
Hey guys, at Prime Mail Medical, their mission is to provide you with the medical care you need to improve your ED, OT, and incontinence. With years dedicated to improving the lifestyle of their patients in the Bay Area, Prime Mail Medical strives to improve your love life and overall health. Listen to Dr. Robert Rowley.
We have virtually every medication known to man to help men. We specialize in acoustic wave therapy. Sublingual lozenges, which bypass the digestive system, making them work faster and more effectively. Injectable medication and testosterone treatment for those patients who need it. Impotence problems can be treated in just one visit.
Why wait? Don't lose hope. Call now. Get a PSA test, testosterone test, Doppler ultrasound, and a full year of free visits for just $99. Call now, 415-761-4037. That's 415-761-4037. 415-761-4037. Or go to primemailmedical.com.
This is an important notice to consumers facing $10,000 or more in credit card debt, medical bills, or other unsecured debt. You may not be required to pay it all back because there are special programs now in effect that will significantly reduce the amount you will owe if you qualify. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. These programs, which the credit card companies like to keep secret, exist to aid American consumers struggling with overwhelming credit card debt by offering tremendous savings and real debt relief. Accredited Debt Relief has established a special hotline for you to call and learn what savings you qualify for. They've helped qualify consumers with over $1 billion in debt and are A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. So don't wait. Get the relief you need during these hard economic times. For this free information, call the Accredited Debt Relief Hotline now. Call 800-663-1313. 800-663-1313. That's 800-663-1313.
We're off to San Jose, Frank Munich, with our latest look at traffic. And we're back out to an accident being reported on the McLaughlin Avenue on-ramp to northbound 280. That's involving a car and a pedestrian. Not much more in the way of detail, although we do know that a lane is blocked there. We have a solo car crash being reported on the Whipple Avenue off-ramp from southbound 101 in Redwood City. We have emergency crews now pulling up to the scene. That does actually appear to be in the center divide, that left-hand shoulder. Well, you can get traffic up there.
And some more cars going by. Ridiculous.